Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. If you're new to the channel and like the content, be sure and like and subscribe and hit the bell icon. It is January the 4th, 2025. I'm at Raging Bull Harley-Davidson, North Carolina, my home dealership. This is where I bought my 2024 Street Glide, and I'm here for the monthly HOG meeting. If I have any non-biker friends watching this, HOG stands for Harley Owners Group. But I have a confession to make. Apparently, I have turned into a weather wussy. I've always said I'm not a weather wussy. I'm not a weather wussy. I'll ride all day long in the 40s, and I will. There's somebody right there riding in the cold weather. Back in Texas, I said I'll ride all day long in the 40s. I've moved to North Carolina. I'll say I'll ride in the 30s. But I woke up this morning. It was in the 20s. Now, twice I have ridden with it in the 20s, maybe 3 times, maybe once here in North Carolina, but I've got to tell you, in my view, riding with it 20-something degrees is no fun. Now, I looked at the weather forecast and it's going to warm up into the 30s, so I should have just manned up, layered up, and rode in the cold, because I'm driving to the HOG meeting in my truck. Yes, I came to a HOG meeting in my truck, and I'm driving here in my truck. And I look down at my dash and it's already warmed up, I don't know, 32, 33, 35 degrees. So I should have just manned up and rode. But I want to know, how cold will you ride? I know you folks up north, 30-something degrees, no big deal. I don't know if you'll ride in the 20s. Again, I've done it, I think, 3 times. But what is the coldest you'll ride? Some people won't ride below 50 degrees. But what is the coldest you can comfortably ride? I can comfortably ride all day long in the 40s. I can ride in the 30s with enough clothes on and be relatively comfortable. I wouldn't be surprised if my salesperson here at Raging Bull rode today. I think he rides cold or not cold. I'm gonna go in here and see if I can catch him. He may be waiting on a customer. Like I say, I wouldn't be surprised if he rode. A quick question. Did you ride your motorcycle to work today?
Absolutely.
Probably in the 20s.
Yeah.
That's hardcore biker right there. I chickened out. I came to the HOG meeting in my truck. And now it's mid-30s, and I'm like, man, I should have rode. Go ahead, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I wonder if they have any new 2025 colors in yet. Maybe, maybe not. I told you, he's hardcore biker. I guess I'm gonna have to turn in my hardcore biker card, because I chickened out. I just chickened out. Let's see, these all look like 24. Well, some of the colors carried over, so I don't know if they have any 25s in yet or not. I'm gonna have to find out. Look at that. CVO. That's never on my radar, just simply because of price, but I'm really enjoying my Street Glide. I recently did a video saying I think it's the best motorcycle that Harley-Davidson has ever made. Some people may argue that Honda and Indian have made better motorcycles, but that's opinion. But I do really like my Street Glide. So I'm curious, see if any of the other HOG members actually rode today. Like I said, I suspected that my salesperson did, and sure enough, he did. 20-something degrees. So we had a really good chapter meeting. It had a good turnout, and I think only one person ventured out in the cold. He was the one that pulled up when I was out on the parking lot shooting my video when I first arrived. So let me get him on camera here. Tell us your first name.
Kevin.
And you rode in the cold. I think the only one today.
Right.
Had to be, what, in the 20s when you left?
25.
Woo! How often or how many times will you ride with it in the 20s?
Oh, man. About 15 years now.
Oh, so
if there's no ice, it's fair.
You'll layer up with it 20-something degrees. Well, I've moved down to riding in the 30s on a regular basis. I've only rode in the 20s maybe 3 times. But I guess...
It's all right. Enough layers. As long as that bike will stay upright. It's fair.
You're definitely not a weather wussy. And
Well, don't confuse courage with stupidity.
well, that's true. And yeah, I think the chapter has polar bear patches for those that ride in the cold. So you definitely deserve the polar bear patch. And I turned into a weather wussy today. I was disappointed in myself when I got halfway here and the weather, it started warming up.
That's all right. There's new gear downstairs.
I'm gonna have to buy some I'm gonna have to buy some heated. But you didn't even wear heated gear today?
Just gloves.
Heated gloves, okay.
Just gloves.
Well, you inspired me to ride more in the 20s. Like I say, I'll ride in the 40s, I'll ride in the 30s, but I'm gonna have to
You
man
pay
up a
the
little bit.
insurance, you make the payments, ride the bike.
That's it. Well, as I usually say at the end of my videos, if you like to ride, ride as much as you can, because one day we're all gonna be too old to ride.